Did I ever tell you about the time that me and the other idiots and a couple of friends pranked Sam? That's right, we pranked Sam. And this was on the trip to Cornwall. Okay, this was an incredible trip, I'll be honest. There's lots of stuff we did. I didn't record most of it. Most of it's just kind of the footage, whatever footage I did get. But one thing is that trip was actually very decent, and one of the biggest highlights of the trip was how out of 7 people, okay, Sam got pranked by the rest of us. 6 people decided to gang up on Sam, and we pranked him. Before I continue with the story, I just wanted to say I did record the next stream video, and this is what you're seeing. I recorded this ages ago, by the way. It's supposed to be a leg day, but when I cut off all the excess and stuff like that, I had like 3 minutes of footage, and I was like, I can't make a 3 minute video. This 3 minute crappy gym video, so I decided to overlay this story. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Stick around till the end, because honestly, the end is insane what we did to this guy. Now, the prank was pretty simple. If you've not seen this already, there's a trend. Well, there was a trend going around on TikTok at the time where people would AI an image of a homeless person in their house. So they take a picture of the house and then get AI to like put in a homeless person. And what happened was me, Sam, and Iqbal were out at the time. I think I'm not sure what we were doing, in all honesty. I think we were coming back from a shopping trip or something like that. And what ended up happening, we were at the beach or something. I think we just went to the beach early morning. And what happened was, when we got back, on the way back, there was an image that popped up in our group chat. We checked it and we were like, and apparently Ari, okay, aristocrat, he had done this. He had got AI to crop in an image of a homeless person walking around the house. And he sent this to the group chat saying, and the group chat was going crazy. Everybody who was at home was like, oh, there's this random dude. He just started stalking around the house, and it's very creepy and all this. And we were baffled. We were just like, what was going on? Because at this time, me and Iqbal didn't actually know what was going on. When we got back, Sam had gone out to the car just to check a few things, because I think he was trying to check to see if anything got touched, anything got stolen, because Aristocrat propped the image to his car as if the homeless person was next to Sam's car. So whilst we were in the house, Aristocrat leaned over to us and he said, guys, the homeless person isn't real. So me and Iqbal looked at each other and we were just like, what do you mean the homeless guy isn't real? It's like, there's no homeless person. Nobody's walking around this area. And we started giggling. We started laughing. And we're just like, okay, so what are we going to tell Stan? He's out there. He's out there checking his car. He's a bit worried. And he said, no. Aristocrat was like, no. Him, Max, and the other guys, which like, no. Don't tell him. We'll prank him the whole day. So the whole day out, we went out, and the whole time we were just talking about, they were just going off, and we discussed, like, every now and again, they talk about how this guy had come in and said this or done this. Then when we were on our way back, the other guys had got there before us. We were in 2 cars. Me, Sam, and Iqbal were in 1 car, and the rest of the guys were in the other car. They got back there first, and me, Sam, and Iqbal had gone over to shops or something like that to get a couple of groceries just before we got back. I think a couple of drinks or something like that. Non-alcoholic. All right. On the way back, we got back, and we said, and they had uploaded more images. They had uploaded more images onto the group chat saying, dude's in our house. And then they put him on the sofa, and he's like, oh, we're talking to him. His name's Tom. He's from Germany. He's been doing like this whole Europe trip. And they were just going off on this whole entire story. And at this point, Sam was kind of freaking out. And me and Iqbal we were not helping him whatsoever. We were just not helping him at all. We were piling it on. It's like, oh my god, they're talking about this, they're talking about that. I can't believe they're doing this, they're doing that. It's a bit weird. It's so creepy. How's this guy? Why would they even let him in doing all these things? We were egging it on. It was so funny. We looked at each other just laughing whenever someone was looking at us. It was funny. And that same night, we decided to have a barbecue. We were gonna have a barbecue, and Sam was on the grill, so was Aristocrat. The rest of us were kind of just chilling. And then after that, we kind of just went outside after the few puzzles, everything like that. We're just like, well, let's hang out, let's chill, let's outside, we have some bit of moonlight, and it was nice, it was vibes. And whilst they were cooking, whilst we were just talking, Aristocrat went over the fence, because the way this house was made was basically the back garden was just like a fence, and then you had the house, and the house was a bungalow, so you could just peek over the fence and look to the front. It wasn't a very big house where we were staying. So Aristocrat, what he did is he stopped, he went over to the fence, he looked over, and he said, and he started screaming. He said, "You go, get out of here! Get out of here! Why are you here again? Get out!" And the rest of us were kind of shocked for a second. Then we all clicked. This dude was going off. He was making it seem as if he literally opened up the gate, started running down, and we were just like, "This is hilarious." We started another couple of us started running down, chasing him. It's like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" Okay. At this point, Sam was freaking out. He's like, "This dude's not stopping. This dude's not stopping." It was the funniest thing ever. All right. And we were just piling it on. And at this point, we were just like, "Oh my god," we were just making him paranoid. He's like, "Oh, okay, guys, whatever, take your things out of the car, bring it all in. And even Iqbal was sleeping on the sofa because he didn't want to spunk with anybody. So Sam was telling him, look, sleep with me tonight, we'll share the bed, it's fine, I don't want you being out here, because Sam and Iqbal were brothers." It was getting really worried. And it was just so funny. And we decided we need to kind of finish this big. So what we decided that what we were going to do was, whilst he was asleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning, he doesn't sleep at 1 o'clock, but whilst he was asleep, we would knock on his window, because he was on the ground floor. It's not really a bungalow, it's just a very small house. It was a bungalow, but those rooms in the roof. So he said, so Sam was on the bottom floor. There was a room downstairs. Sam was on the bottom floor, and his room was at the front of the house, and he had a window. So we said, what we do is at night, we knock on his window and just scare the crap out of him. But Iqbal ruined it. Okay, Iqbal ruined it. He said, "Let's just tell him." So unfortunately, we didn't go through that last bit. But oh my god, would it have been hilarious. Don't worry, Sam just dapped us all off and said it was the best prank he's ever seen. And he just said, "Fair dues, no harm, no foul." But honestly, one of the best pranks we've ever pulled all together. I think that was the best we've ever cooperated with one another. It was the best thing ever. But he got so paranoid, he got so scared. Oh, the poor lad. He's probably going to kill me for telling this story and sharing it on YouTube. But I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And yes, follow and like for more story times. Bye.